friends, it's Nancy. We're back to do another use it or lose it. So I'm cleaning up my craft room and making some tough decisions about whether I'm going to use it or lose it. So that means either throwing it out, redonating it, or selling it either on Facebook Marketplace, which I've had some success, or on my Etsy. But first, we have to add another treasure to the treasure box. I will be drawing for this treasure box on January 22nd. So I've got another little vintage card here. The envelope's inside. All right. So I'm still working on the left side of the desk. Found this paper bag. I do use paper bags for lots of reasons, and I'm just going to cut the bottom of this off. So I use it to wrap parcels. I use it to protect surfaces when I'm, painting or Mod Podging or something. I'm also use paper bags to make fabric inside pages in my books. So my most recent book, the cookbook, if you go and take a look at that, you'll see how I use paper bag to use as a to support the fabric for the inside cover. Okay, so I have a file box that I use to store these in, but because they're cut, they don't take as much room. I can just recycle that stuff, and then when I need a bag to either wrap a parcel or otherwise, I can just grab it. All right. That shelf looks good. That shelf looks good. Ooh. We got stuff going on. I don't know what to grab first. Okay. This is a box of, these are all like blanks that I would use to make tags. That's a piece of acetate. So they're book pages that I've glued together and then put collage on top. But I also use these to make, to hold products that I sell on my Etsy shop. So I have quite a few of those. And I've also got these. I started making these last year, and clearly I've got more to go. What's that? Oh, it's a bug. Oh, I see. Okay. So what I did, I haven't finished sewing these, is these were from a vintage photo album. So I cut acetate and glued it to the back, and then I took pages like cardstock, covered them in old music, and then I stitched around where the acetate is, and then in the end I stitched around the whole thing. But I put little fussy cuts of bugs and butterflies, like making specimen cards, and then the back was good for journaling. So it looks like I have a couple that are partially done and a couple that need to be done. So you guys need acetate. You need to be stitched. You need to be stitched. Are you guys the right size for this? No, you look short or too narrow. What about you guys? Well, you guys are a little wide. So I can put some music paper on there. You guys all got acetate? One, two. Yeah, these look like they've all got acetate. So I'll work on those. These I can use as blanks to make little tags, I guess. There's a couple of bugs in here. Got some fussy cuts of birds. That's nothing. These are too small to use for anything. Okay, let's get started. So I guess I'll show you one from the beginning. So this is this is from an old photo album. This is a piece of acetate. I don't think I need to trim that. So that's good. I'm going to use a little bit of tacky glue. Not tacky glue, sorry, Fabri-Tac. Whoops. And I'll do the first bit of stitching. So I'll pause. Okay, I brought the threads to the wrong side, and instead of tying a knot, I'm just going to take a little piece of scotch tape and glue them down so that they don't have a big bump. Okay. So I can use, they need to be sewn. Seeing if I can use any of these. Are they all, they're all too small. What about this one? A little too small. Let me grab. So here's where I've got a book page glued together. And I want to use some old music paper. Here, this one looks good. I have no idea where I got this book. The front cover's falling off. See if there's a date. Um, 1871. That is old. So even though I'm not terribly happy with Mr. Elmer glue, I'm using it because I will be sewing around the perimeter of each piece. That looks like it's going to bruise. Have I shown you my tear ruler? If you've been watching for a while, you've seen this, but this is, if you're new, this is a ruler that I bought for 50 cents or whatever, and I used my own pliers at home to just nip little teeny pieces of plastic out. Okay, these are going into my collage box as soon as I take this edge off. Because I like torn edges. I guess I can only get one out of this. Well, that's no good. Oh well, it is what it is. So let me grab my butterflies, because I think I want to use butterflies instead of bugs. Those ones might be all too big. Just about there. That's kind of neat. I think we'll go with that one. Okay. I need a little bit of ink. Just to give it a little edge there. All right, feeling edgy. I wish I'd gotten this on a little squarer, but that's neither here nor there at this point. So I will cut a straight edge, and then I don't know what I was thinking. What was I thinking? Ah, do you see what I just did? All right. Move my bugs so I don't chop off their little legs. Feels like a waste. Just a whisker. Just need to take a whisker off. Okay. Butterfly. So I can go this way or that way. I think I like the other way better. Okay. I don't have to get crazy with the glue because it's going to stick and then be covered up. Yeah, that looks about right. There we go. Now it's running. It doesn't look square. Okay, gonna give this a sew. Okay, we got that sewn. I'm just gonna pull the threads to the back. Tie a knot. Okay. A link. I like that. All right. So I am going to do some more of these. There's going to be some economy of... Oh gosh, now I can't remember what I wanted to say. Yeah, I'm not going to do them one by one. I'm going to do them like an assembly line. So just to save some steps, and hopefully, looks like I'm going to have to change my thread too, because this has got like a ivory or a beige thread, and I've got gold in my machine. So I'm going to have to change the thread in that one. These ones I can all do in gold, but these three I cannot. Okay. All right. I feel like I'm organized now. I'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, I've got these done. I'll just kind of flip through them quickly so you can have a look. So I was running low on butterflies, so this one I had to use 2 small ones to fill it up. I did have to do some fussy cutting last night. And then these big double ones. So there is those tags done. Let's put them in the box. The other pages, the prepared collage, well, I guess they're master boards. I am just going to leave for now because I do have an idea, but I'm not at that stage of the cleanup. So I'm going to turn to my right, and I'm going to grab this box of stuff. And I will bring it in a bit so you can see what's going on. Sort of. Okay, so this string, do you know how hard it is just to find string? This I want to keep. Put it in my cupboard right now. Got some vintage cards. Maybe I should just take everything out of the box. Okay, vintage cards. They go there. These little, I recently got these. These are little envelopes. I will put them in with my little envelopes. These I will take downstairs. No, maybe not. My embroidery thread is downstairs, and I should wrap these onto cards and put them in the box, but I also got some of them because I wanted to try to make tassels. I've seen how-tos on Pinterest of how to make tassels out of skeins of embroidery floss. So I'll put those right there for now while I think about it. Ooh, metal buttons. Okay, I know where these go. I used to know where these went. That's a button card. That will go with my box of real ephemera that I am putting together, then I will sort out later. This lace I will put with my box of lace that I make, what you call, little lace clusters. So I will take that downstairs. This is kind of cute. Let's wrap that onto a card. So I have these are just cut from heavy file folders. And then I have a punch that punches labels. So I just kind of put the edge of the card in and take a little chunk out. I'll just wrap this on, and then I can store it properly. It's Monday. Had a disappointing night. Masterpiece Theater last night, I believe, the new All Things Great and Small was premiering on Masterpiece Theater, and our cable was out, so I didn't get to see it. Very disappointing. I love James Herriot. When I was a little girl, my grandmother had a neighbor who was, well, she was a divorced lady, but she didn't have any children of her own. And as I probably have mentioned, I spent a lot of time at my grandmother's. I practically lived at my grandmother's. And so she would, if there was an issue of the Reader's Digest that had a little condensed story from James Herriot, she would tear it out of the magazine and give it to me. I need a pin. So I had my own room at my grandmother's house, and so I had a little stack of James Herriot stories in my room. Okay, this will go in this box. Okay. I have a big jar that I put little snippets of lace like this in. If I can get at it. Ugh. Yeah, that's a shelf that I gotta get to soon because things are just crashing down on me. These are going to go with my Christmas stuff. I guess I didn't have a Christmas pile started yet, but I will get a Christmas pile started. They're quite heavy, but I mean there's 24 of them in there, so individually I imagine they won't be as heavy. Got some old tags there. These are some old cards. So I will put those with my vintage cards. Two Stories by Fenimore Cooper. (1966). I think I'll redonate those. If anybody wants these, let me know. But otherwise, they're going in the redonate pile. This is actual vintage stationery. This is a tablecloth. Sometimes if I'm painting outside, I will use a tablecloth like this to protect the outside table. Just looking to see if there's a date on these. Okay, 1940. This one doesn't have a date. Okay, let me grab those Fenimore Coopers. So I will put these 4 little books into a bundle and put those on Etsy. What's this? Ooh. Got some blotters. I think these are all Easter, maybe? That's cute. It's got a little matchbook. That's a cute idea, isn't it? Okay, those. Oops, no poo. I just dropped them on the floor. Okay, those I'm going to put with my vintage cards. I have some more seed catalogs that I never listed. I will get these listed. I got 51, 55, 57, 59, 62. And these are, you know, pretty thick books, probably 163 pages, this one says. Okay, those I will list. That is a glassine envelope. That is ephemera. These are journal cards. Ooh, another Christmas card book. Oh yeah, that's a recent find. There's some more buttons. Look at that shell button. And there's the front of it. Little glass beads. More Christmas tags. I'll put these in here. Whoop. This is silk embroidery thread. I have a box where I keep that. Okay. I think this was part of a kit to make something. I don't remember. I can always use a needle. Can always use these little jump rings too. Ah! I don't think I need the pin though. Okay, these I will put with my little metal bits. Oh gosh, goodness. This is vintage seam binding. I'm going to take this off the cards and wash it. Check for pins. I've done that once or twice. I want to save the little price tag. I also want to save the little wrapper. Rickrack, I have a specific box for rickrack. Ugh. Beautiful grubby little piece, isn't it? Ah, there's a pin. Ooh, I love this mustard color. If I see anything in this mustard color, like a t-shirt or a dress, I buy it. I just buy it. I love it. More rickrack. Oh. There we go. So when I say I wash it, I take it into the bathroom sink Just get a little soap and water, rinse it, and then I hang it from the shower rack. Call it good. Little jump ring. Don't want to lose that. Ooh, these are good cards. This might be just paper. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put you on pause. Okay, all that's put away. This, I want to use the top of this cushion as a journal cover, or part of a journal cover. So I'm going to cut that apart and get that ready to do. This is, I want to try rusting these. I will do that now. More Christmas stuff. Oh, there's my Oh Fudge book. Oh, what's more? More Christmas ribbon. Okay, these I can transfer into my box of trims. All right, I gotta go back, do a little more washing. This I'm going to get soaking in a jar of hydrogen peroxide, salt, and vinegar. Is that how it goes? I'll have to look it up. Anyway, thanks so much for joining me with this part of the cleanup or clear out. I will be back with yet another version of this. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.